Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Weekly Tall Talk. My name is Cale, and I will be your host for today. If you haven't joined us before, what the hell has been taking so long?
What's going on?
You're the problem.
Yeah. Well, unless you're listening now.
Unless you're listening now, then
you're
welcome.
part of the solution.
Yeah, you finally made it to the promised land.
Thank you.
Now, if you don't know, which I hope that you do know, every week we explore a new topic with a would you rather or a short story, and then we discuss our questions based on that topic.
Oh,
Before I get into
you know what? That's ingenious. I like that premise.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. It's a good idea for a show.
It's taken 91 episodes to perfect this, and shame on you, episode 91 listeners.
You were looking at me.
For
I
the
thought
first
you
time.
meant shame on you.
Yeah, shame on you, Corey.
You're like, huh? Oh man.
Before we get into today's insanity, I'm going to check in with the two cohorts.
Oh,
The two con men.
The brothers.
the brothers.
The two space brothers. Xavier and Corey. Xavier, I'll start with you first because you're smiling at me.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Yes, I'm doing good.
I like that answer.
That's good. You're
That came from the gut.
That did come from the soul. I'm good, brother.
I'm doing good. Thanks for that introduction, Cale.
Hey.
And it's good to be back. I think I've been sick for a while. So.
Yeah. We haven't put out episodes in like 3 weeks because you've just been sick
dying.
as a dog.
Just literally been dying, and you finally just been able to be good.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Not doing well, not doing fantastic, not
Yeah.
interested. I'm good. Hey, man, we'll take it.
Yeah.
You're here. That's what counts.
You're here and you're still alive.
I'm still alive and kicking. So
Hey,
I'm eager to hear what this episode's about. But before that, I want to hear how Corey's doing.
Corey. I'm doing good, man. I like that introduction too. That was
I almost said
solid.
Cale
Pretty
again. I was in the process of saying Corey, and I started off right. I said, and then I was like, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, Corey.
good. Listen, man, if you hadn't have said anything, it would have just right over my head.
Hey, Coral.
Nobody in the audience would have gotten that, but you're too honest for your own good.
Like, what's wrong with this guy?
Honest Abe.
You know what? I'm doing really good. I got a little bit of a story. I like to
There
say
you go.
stories.
Oh, let's hear it.
We since we didn't write one, I figured I might as well say what happened.
Hey.
There you go.
I was hanging out with James and Lester in either Glendale or Atwater. I can't remember where in Southern California.
Oh, okay.
And we went to a coffee shop that happened to just be owned by the lead singer of System of a Down, Serge
What?
Tankian.
What?
And did I tell you this, Xavier, or no?
I don't remember.
This is hot off the goddamn
That's
press.
crazy.
Yeah,
The
he owns a
coffee
coffee
press.
shop there.
What's it called?
It's called Kavat, Kavat.
Kavat.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I had a coffee that I hadn't had in a long time.
Nice.
And you should go check it out if you're in the area. But as James and Lester and myself were walking in, I said, guys, do you have questions? Serge is going to be there today. And they're like, haha, no. I'm like, I wouldn't even know what we say. We go in there, we order our coffee, stand in line. Guess who walks in?
Oh.
Serge fucking Tankian. Tankian,
God.
don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh,
What? That's
Yeah.
funny.
It was cool, man. He
Wow, what
walked
is
by
it?
and like we were just standing in the corner waiting for a coffee. So like, waved at him. I was like, oh, dude, cool. And he like gave us a nod.
Dude.
Hey, man.
Wow.
We didn't have time to go up to him and ask for a picture because he was too busy asking us to take a picture of him and his two buddies.
What? No way.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yeah, he came up to James and he was with two other men. It looked very professional. We didn't approach him because he was with it looked like they were doing something.
Okay. Yeah.
They
Right.
came in, they took a picture and got out.
That's funny.
But he came up to James like, hey, he like grabbed his elbow. He's like, can you take a picture of my friends? Oh, okay.
Oh, sure.
So he clicked the picture, gave the phone back. Dude walked right out the door.
That was it.
Yeah. And
Wow.
James is like, I should have asked. What happened?
Damn, he was starstruck.
I know what James should have done. He should have just taken a selfie of his dumb looking face.
He should have.
So whenever he opened the phone, he would have seen his face, and that would have been funny as hell.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
So
he-
that's
but
awesome. That's an awesome interaction.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But so Serge gave him the phone.
Yeah, Serge. It's either Serge or one of the guys he was with gave James their phone to take a picture of Serge and the two dudes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
That's sick.
Learned that he drives a Tesla.
Right on. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I thought,
That's
I
cool.
might as well share it on the show. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
James was definitely starstruck.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out, Jimmy.
Yep.
I bet that's
Sure
cool,
enough.
man. Wow.
Good job, James.
Yeah.
It's photographer to the stars.
You're like, we're gonna go to his coffee shop. Sure, shit, he shows up. Like,
Leslie's like, I've been there 4 times. I'm definitely coming there more.
yeah, right.
Here we go.
Wow.
Next time he gets to hold the phone.
Oh, yeah. We all get to take turns. He like
Holding
remembers
someone
us.
else's phone.
Yeah, he just
Oh.
finds you guys. Oh, hey, can you
Hey,
do
those are the
another
guys that took the picture last time. Yeah, those are my photographers.
Do it again.
Those are my photographers.
Gonna fly James in from Vegas to take a picture of some random
Yeah.
dudes.
But that's my story. I'm doing great
Oh,
because I
cool,
saw
man.
Surge in person.
That's
That's sick.
cool.
Cale, how you doing, brother?
I'm pretty good. I did not see Surge in person.
No, you
Dang.
could have.
I could have.
That's cool.
I don't know what I was
I'll leave
doing.
it at that.
That dude,
I don't know where I was at.
Could have
Xavier
been
was
there.
sick. I was probably asleep.
this was more in the morning, right?
This was like 2:00 in the afternoon on Friday. I think Cale was working.
yeah.
What a sucker.
Hey, it's easy when you're jobless chronically to just do these things.
You can do
Schedule
it.
is wide
When you
open.
live in your car, you can just go to coffee shops in the middle of the day.
You have the freedom.
You have the power. The schedule is open.
Sometimes you don't have the wheels.
Gotta
Xavier.
find him.
Yeah.
I know where you're from. This man. No, I'm doing well. We're back in the saddle again. Like I
Yeah.
said, it's been a little bit of a reprieve for us. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
we're back and we're picking up with the insanity just like we left.
Perfect.
right.
Like they said the other way.
Never
Yeah,
stops.
exactly.
I hope that this is someone's first episode because it's going to get brutal. I hope somebody's just like, oh, let's check these guys
Yeah,
out.
what
And just
is
like,
she
like,
talking
oh
about?
my goodness.
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments if we've ruined your life.
Or made it better.
Oh, it could be, man. It could be the offshoot.
Or just that you've done nothing.
That's fair.
All right. So, things are pretty topsy-turvy lately. The world is in a state of chaos.
Ooh, turmoil everywhere.
And we are going to jump right in with them
Perfect.
Okay.
in the form of blood sport.
Ooh.
Now, you
okay.
might be thinking that I'm talking about MMA, boxing. To
I
an
went
extent.
Jean-Claude Van Damme in that movie,
I knew it
Bloodsport.
immediately.
The movie kicks ass.
Jean-Claude.
Yes.
Huh.
Dude, he does the splits, beats up Bolo.
Yeah.
How can you beat it? That's top tier.
That's the winning move.
Well, let's see if that's what you guys will pull in
All
this
right.
scenario.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather participate in either the Squid Game
Okay.
Oh.
or Battle Royale? And I'll give you a little bit of preview for both if you're
Okay.
an inexperienced Xavier,
I mean,
and then we'll get a little bit more enlightened
right on.
with your choices. Okay,
Okay.
so in Squid Games, people who are down on their luck owe a lot of money, or
Mhm.
the lowest level in society, or,
Mhm.
or things have clearly gone awry.
Live in their car.
Live in their car, go to coffee shop. It's okay. They're given a chance to win a massive amount of money. And as we know, money equals power.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is a quick way to change your status,
Yeah.
your status all the way to the tippy top.
Okay.
You
That's
will
pretty
be
good.
competing
Yeah.
along 499 other people for
Oh,
the
boy.
money.
It's
Okay.
quite a bit of other people.
Wow.
So you have 1 out of 500 shot
Oh,
of getting the money. But if you don't get the money, unfortunately, you're going to die.
Oh, there it is.
It just us or everybody?
Everybody. There's only a sole survivor.
Oh, shit.
Like
out of
Mark
500
Mark
people.
Wahlberg in that
Okay.
movie. Lone survivor. Damn it.
That one's over
I didn't
my
watch
head.
it either.
Okay.
Dang. Okay.
Great
so
reference.
We've all never seen it. Perfect.
Everybody listening got it.
Everybody knows.
Thank you, viewer at home.
That was,
we
that was-
appreciate your first time Mark Wahlberg lovers.
that was beautifully
Yeah, that was
done.
good. That was good.
Dug me right out of that hole.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that
Okay.
is Battle Royal.
Okay.
And I should preface it. I'm going to go back a little bit.
Okay.
I skipped over a main detail. Squid Games is just that, games.
Okay.
Sometimes children's games, sometimes a little bit of strategy, a lot of luck involved,
Okay.
and sometimes strategizing with the team to get to
Okay.
the next round. Even though you will not be a team by the end, obviously, with what how we laid it out. It's more of a game atmosphere. It's more of a thing. We said death is the penalty.
Oh, okay.
But that's the process of elimination is
It's
through
more
games.
like challenges and
Yeah. Well,
Game
the
challenges.
first set up the first challenge from the show as kind of a
So that's the red light, green light.
Yeah.
And
okay.
there's basically essentially this long open corridor or long open field, and it's red light, green light. If you see the green light, you're able to pursue forward to try to cross the finish line. The last people are the ones that get eliminated. So only a certain amount of people go through, and then it'll shut off. Well, every so often it hits red light and they turn around, and camera systems will be sweeping the area. So for any movement, you get gunned down.
Oh shit!
So if
you move on a red light, you will be shot.
You will be shot
and given a ticket.
Just drop the piece of paper on your dead body. Like, here you go.
You got to pay.
You ran a red.
ran a red.
But that's the kind of games that you're talking about. Childhood games, mostly.
Okay.
Like,
just
that most people can do.
Got it.
Exactly. So, because I mean, there's going to be all types of people. It's not going to be like, I don't know if you guys have seen like Physical 100, where they take like literally all bodybuilders and they put them in Squid Games, and it's all these guys, people that are in like extremely good shape. You're going to have all different age groups.
Okay.
Probably not children. I'm going to preface that. No children.
Okay.
Yeah.
But all adults from all different age ranges, like age
18 to 99 plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anywhere
like my
in there
adult size Legos.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, perfect.
Nice.
Nicely done. So that's the setup for Squid Games.
Okay.
For Battle Royale, there's not a game of luck outside of you being able to find the weapons to kill the other participants, because there's 100 of you, including yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Last one standing gets to basically be a countrywide hero. You are untouchable. You are seen as royalty if you win this game.
Okay.
Wow.
You've outlasted 99 other people.
You got to fight them
escape.
all. Okay.
You got to fight them all. People will be fighting each other. There's different strategies you can deploy to try to survive this just frankly terrible scenario. But
in
you've
this
got
one,
the bloodthirst, then you're good.
But in Battle Royale, we are actively participating in violence.
Yes.
We have to kill the other participants in order to succeed.
So, so that makes sense for the differences between the two, because you got basically constant battle to win. And then you have challenges in these games.
Exactly. A certain amount of people get eliminated every step until it whittles down. With Battle Royale, the way that's set up is everybody has basically an explosive collar on.
Oh,
and if there's more than if there's more than one person at the end of the game, everyone dies.
Oh,
which is an added incentive. All of us are going to die, or one person's going to live.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that's it. And they keep shrinking the zone, kind of like forcing you into
because if you're
tighter and tighter quarters.
Oh, I see. So, and if you're outside, you're just going to get
blown up.
Yeah. Okay.
So, odds wise, you're about a fifth of the amount of people, but you're doing extreme violence right off the bat. You're not like, let me see if I get lucky, or how can I strategize? How am I good at doing puzzles? How can I be a people person for this?
Okay.
I don't think interpersonal skills are going to work that well in a battle royale situation.
I don't know. You could be very charismatic.
That's true. They'll be like, I'm sorry
come
about
here,
this.
Come on, man, come on.
And I'm like,
we're working together. Just look that way.
Watch my 6. Boom. But that's the two different scales.
Okay.
Squid Games, immense amount of money. Let's say it's $1 million a person. So you're playing for $500 million.
Whoa.
That's a pretty big amount. Is this USD or ruble? Because
USD, brother. This money doesn't run.
Red, white, and blue. Fuck, that's Russia too.
Oh shit, that's their money.
Shit, that's a lot of country.
No collusion. No, USD.
That's
USD.
why we've turned to blood sports, eh?
We're there. We're part of the Kremlin. But we'll leave it at that. $500 million for that.
Okay.
But also, if you win Battle Royale, you are taken care of for life. I'm talking about a nice house. You never have to pay for your food, meals, like your lifestyle. You're basically you're a national hero. You're taken care of. And the last kicker for this is everybody's going to watch it live. These are going to be streamed on every platform you can imagine.
Live, buddy.
And it's going to be live TV for. I'm assuming people could bet on it, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
It's going to be
televised. This active people dying televised as entertainment.
Okay.
We're back in the old days. We're so back. Blood sports with actual death.
Damn. Okay.
So it's going to be televised. Between the two, both terrible, but if you win, both awesome.
Yeah, I mean, money and power or power and power.
Right.
Ooh,
right.
Doing
but
whatever
pivot
you
that
want.
into anything you want.
Right.
Yeah.
Corey, I'm going to go with you first, just to set the tone. Let's see where your mind is. How fast I need to talk to Xavier outside.
Start walking.
Shit. Just got off the deep end.
The two places I'm between. I mean, Squid Games is games. Like you really do. You bet it all on yourself.
Right.
I am sound enough. I have enough tactility to be able to do these little challenges better than other people in order to survive.
Nice.
Whereas Battle Royale, going into an area and then actively killing other people, and trying not to be killed.
Yeah, exactly.
I think. I mean, the odds of Battle Royale are pretty high, but I'm also very asthmatic and overweight, and my eyes don't do good. And my hearing bad because music loud. So I think I would have to go to Squid Games. I'd bet on myself.
Okay. Right.
$500 million is a pretty big incentive.
Yeah.
I could do quite a bit with that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of therapy to pay for
after what you've done to yourself.
Yeah. After I pay off like my HMO or whatever it is, like it's like $20 a session. So that's a good couple years.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You may not even need it. I just won.
That's
true.
I'm a winner. Yeah, I think I think I'd have to go with Squid Games. I don't think I would want to actively participate in another person's death. I think I'd feel much better just seeing people around me die.
Sucks to suck.
Someone just blows up. You're like,
less, do better.
Yeah.
That's the pep talk we all need.
Yeah.
Does your answer? I'll ask this before Xavier answers. Does saying that you're forced to pick between these two, from an outside force, the government is placing you, or through whatever action, whatever hardships in life, you're forced between these two versus like, oh, would I sign up for it? Does that change your answer at all, knowing that you have to participate?
Yeah,
versus I'm going for the chance to win 500 million, and I can do that. I'm betting on myself to do this. Versus like I'm at forced between these two options. I have a fifth of the chances of winning if I do Battle Royale, but I have to do these things.
I would still go with Squid Games.
Okay.
Basically for all the points that I've said, but like my mindset would be different, especially going into Battle Royale saying, oh, the government picked a lottery system and like, so who knows how much hand they really had in
green
it.
berets.
That's what would be in my mind. Whereas like Squid Games having an equal chance, like playing marbles or hopscotch or whatever it is that they did, like I would feel much better about that.
Right.
Because I guess like I hadn't even really considered, the house cheating the entire time to get the desired outcome.
Yeah.
But if it were a forced thing, because now we're talking like the Running Man in Hunger Games, like how much really does the power that controls it shape what it is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's how much influence is
exactly.
It.
Because it's not just that, it's the fact that now it's televised. What's ratings? What's the storyline that we can
keep
pivot?
it going?
What can we do?
It's the one thing passively controlling the people is this entertainment every week.
God damn it.
Yeah. When you think about it like that, there's got to be some oversight. Like not oversight, but like there's got to be some sort of outside influence.
You're saying there's a mole
changing the like. I don't want this team to win. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that's
like some interference.
Yeah, that's where I think like the volunteer aspect of this would like be, I think, more genuine for at least me.
That's true, because then that there's psychopaths competing in.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's there to murder.
Right.
So it's not like, oh, I hope I don't run into somebody who got placed here. No, it's like those fuckers knew what they were doing. I'm going in.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that I think would make for a more interesting Battle Royale is people that sign up to do it.
Yeah, because now you have a bunch of just crazy people running around, some maniacs. Oh, I'm doing it.
I'm going for it. But what about you, Xavier? Are you going for it, brother?
Yeah, you got to bring along Miss Elizabeth. I listening to what you were saying about the two big choices, and like I think in what you were explaining, Cale, about Squid Games, the challenges like in doing certain like games and stuff like that, I'm not so good at. But so I'd probably go with the Battle Royale aspect.
Okay.
Not because I want to just just involved in like going to kill people or anything.
It's a large part, but we're going to gloss
like
over it. Yeah.
95% of the answer.
We'll just push that to the side.
We won't
Don't
talk
worry
about the
that.
majority of the
bring it
points.
up.
Yeah. But I feel like in this fantasy, I could picture me fitting in there. Realistically, I'd probably die immediately.
It's nice to think these overinflated thoughts of ourselves, like I dominate. And you're just like I would hyperextend my knee, like running up the hill to like attack someone. And be like,
immediately twist an ankle. Fuck,
I'm dead.
Easy target.
Yep, they got me, boys.
Just screaming.
I think like for you and me, Xavier, in the battle royale, there'd be a point where we're all in the same room with everyone else and they're giving us the rules. Yeah. And then to make us scatter, they tear gas it. But because we're both asthmatic, we just die then and there.
Yeah, 2 players eliminated. Bam, bam.
Didn't even make it out into the fucking battle. Just like
this is stage 1.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I think I would find more interest in that.
In the killing, yes.
In the battle.
The survival aspect.
Yeah,
right,
the survival
right.
aspect, just battle, and then not really. I mean, the games would be fun, I think.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's that looming thing. You mess this up, you're going to get shot.
Oh,
Yeah,
You're
dude,
gonna
imagine dying for like 2 out of 3 on Rochambeau or rock, paper, scissors.
It's like,
Or if like the final round is taboo.
oh.
Oh, it looks like it's kind of like this. It's like a thing.
What else is that?
Yeah.
What else is that?
This is a recall to our last holiday party.
Yeah,
Holiday party,
Xavier showed his
Xavier,
taboo skill.
he tried
Yeah.
he tried valiantly, but we were unable to get past the goal line.
We didn't know what that was.
Yeah,
because I said something. I was rapid firing off some responses. You said, "What else is that?" And I don't know what it was to.
Dude, yeah.
Or I
I don't know what. Yeah, in my head, I was like, "Oh, he's right there." But like, yeah,
I'm right on it, baby. I'm
right
dialed
on the
in.
money. He's almost there, and I'm just like, I don't know how to articulate the words coming out of my brain.
Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm out.
So watch. That would be the first challenge. Taboo, just die immediately.
Teammates split into teams. Son of a bitch.
Oh, but
Man.
yeah, I'll do battle.
Okay.
Do
I
the
get
battle.
that. I get that.
And you'd feel good about it.
I'd feel good
Cale,
about
go
it.
ahead. And, yeah.
Just like immediately shot.
Just let me hear your war cry. Some dude with a sniper's just like,
There he is. Beep. Got him.
Does this bomb collar come off?
Yeah.
what are
What
the
is
rules
this?
again?
tight.
It's itchy.
Hey, can I get a new one?
Mine's been exploded.
I like that.
Cale, what would you
I
pick?
also am opting for the battle royale.
Sick walks.
It's just based on the fact of I want everything to be in my control. I feel
Okay.
like obviously if someone's ambushing me or hiding around a corner, they find literally an assault rifle and I have a
You have a
dagger
rock.
or a rock or something, right? That's up to chance still in a sense, but I don't like not dictating my fate in terms of like some of those games are luck based. Some of those are based on strategy. Like you said, you make the wrong choice, boom, it's over.
Yeah.
But if I'm able to have agency and to try to like at least take it into my own hands, literally, and be like, you signed up for this. So I think, I don't know how much of on like a human level, like I could actually psych myself up to like think that and be like, they wanted to do this, man, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I could separate that from my psyche, to be honest
I
with
think
you.
you could, because it's just like mercenaries. Like anybody who signs up to be anybody who signs up to be like a PMC is kind of like the same thing.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
true.
do it. You just have to have the will to do it.
That's true.
Yeah, you have the will, and then I think if you're thrust into something like this, it comes in that there's that fight or flight type thing. It's like some people may just this is not they would just flee. This is the flight mode would kick in. Others might fight. Like this is I need to survive. I'm going to do everything to survive.
Right. And you're going against other people that are well aware of what the rules are, what we're here for, and why these things are happening. So like you said, we have like kind of an overinflated sense of confidence. I think stature wise, strength wise, I could fare pretty well, but it's all based up on luck again.
So you see that all I'm thinking is easy target, brother. You're almost 7 foot tall.
That's true.
I'm
I'm just hoping that like I've run into people with a bludgeoning thing. That way it's close quarters. So I'm not getting like just smoked, like turning the corner.
Yeah.
But also it's very scary to just be like, the level, you will not be okay if you make it out.
No.
Your brain is going to be
yeah.
broken forever. So there's not really like,
Unless you're true,
unless you're like a true
psycho.
sociopath,
Yeah.
right? Where you feel nothing and you're just like,
Yeah.
they're paying us for this?
I didn't even consider being wounded in the field of Battle Royale. There,
Yeah,
there
dude.
would be no help coming for
No,
you.
just
True.
so
You
you
get,
have to be able
shot
to like help
in the
yourself.
tummy, like
That would be
it's
it.
over,
Yeah.
dude. A slow death, or you're
Mhm.
cutting something, breaking something, blah, blah, blah. You have to try to bandage yourself if you're even equipped with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's
It
also
seems
true.
It's very barbaric, but I think like odds wise, 400 less people. I don't know. I'm
Well-
standing by it. I do not want to run into you out there. I think it would be really funny, but I do not want to run into you.
That's part of the lottery, man.
Yeah,
No,
right.
so we were just like,
Brother.
brother, at the end, brother, and then we both explode. I knew you'd be. You knew I wanted to win that game. You knew we'd be the last two.
Yeah, it's in the rules. It said no hugging. The
Ah,
callers will
that's
explode if
what
you hug.
brothers, boom.
brother, boom.
Just run into each other. Yeah, we did it. Boom. What else? You know what else you want to celebrate?
What's that?
This new song.
Oh,
Doing battle, brother, up against the other. They know what the rules are. None will go as far because we are brothers. They make an easy target. More bodies for the market. Your brains will be broken. No words will can be spoken because we are brothers. There's nobody coming, there's no room for hugging. You've been wounded in battle, though your nerves do not rattle, because we are brothers. It's barbaric, brother, it's inevitable, brother. It's living, brother, in death, brother. We're doing battle, brother, up against the other. They know what the rules are. None will go as far because we are brothers. They'll make an easy target. No bodies for the market. Your brains will be broken. No words will can be spoken because we are brothers. There's nobody coming. There's no room for hugging. You've been wounded in battle, though your nerves do not rattle, because we are brothers. It's barbaric, brother, it's inevitable, brother. It's living, brother, in death, brother.
Welcome back, brothers or sisters.
yeah.
We never did the sisters one, so I don't know. Sisters?
Sisters?
Sasters.
That we'll have to
Brothers,
workshop
sister-
it.
oh,
We'll,
we'll workshop.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
We're moving right along. I hope you guys enjoy that. We always enjoy them.
Yeah. They're
So I hope you did
Sister.
too. Oh, sister.
Sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Brothers and sisters.
Diarrhea
Perfect.
since Easter's. Sisters. Perfect. Xavier, I'm going to hit you with a hard-hitting question.
Oh, shit.
Right in the face. Do you think?
Oh, no.
Perfect. Corey.
Yeah.
No. Do you think that killing games are real? Is there some subsect of society amongst the elites, maybe, or in the dredges like New Jersey? I'm coming for Jersey again.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's been like 10 episodes. I don't even care anymore.
They understand.
They know he's like,
They're from
oh
Jersey.
yeah, he's talking
Oh.
about the thing.
Are you driving those drones?
Oh, I'm the drone. I'm
You're the drone
trying to
operator.
work them up into such a frenzy that they just go berserk. They're animals and they're going to act like that. But do you think on some extent that there is some killing games like this? There's things that occur of any level. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well-
it's death. There's not any level. It's
Kill-
deadly contests.
So Killing Games is the name of this trope where the Hunger Games, Squid Games, Battle Royale, the things that we're talking about, those are killing games. Danganronpa or things like that.
Okay. Do I think that they're real?
Yeah.
I mean, or I don't know. I guess we had the gladiator fights in Rome.
Yep.
Right.
They have happened in history for sure.
Yeah.
So it's been a thing.
Yeah.
It's been a thing. And, like how modern day, we have MMA, boxing, and
People have died.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. People have died even just, it's even wrestling, even though wrestling
It's
is not-
fake.
It's fake.
What?
Yeah. People have died from. It's not fake. What do you mean? It's still fake. But but that's from like freak accident type stuff.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like, but I don't know if I would say that they're real in the sense that like the main idea is to kill. I guess they were real in the past,
Right.
but in modern, maybe. Is that
Well,
what-
and those were typically, I do hesitate to say typically, but I'd say like if we're speaking about like gladiators or whatever, we're talking about like one-on-one combat. We're not
Right.
talking about like a whole game structure set
Uh-huh.
up for people to participate in to murder to get down to like one
okay,
thing.
Right.
Like people working in with a bunch of other people.
right, okay. So
like-
something says along the lines of this stuff here. I don't think, I don't know if I wouldn't say that they're real. Would
Okay.
say.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Have you looked?
I haven't looked.
Really?
See?
Oh, there
That
you
one
go.
surprised me a little
There
bit.
you go.
Yeah, I haven't looked.
The fact that you have searched man versus train all these years and never looked at killing games.
all the Apex Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apex Predator games.
Those trains, they'll get you.
Yeah.
Train versus train.
Yeah.
I'd watch it.
Nobody wins.
No.
Oh, what about you, Corey? Do you agree with that sentiment? You think like it's
I think that they are real. I
Okay.
think that
Oh,
killing
there we
games
go.
exist
Yeah.
on the deepest reaches of the underweb.
Okay.
There's something called the Red Room, which is I don't know if it's a trope, but it's a term used for like the deep web internet stuff where there's a location somewhere that
Uh-huh.
is unmarked that is being filmed, and you can pay to have something happen to people or things in that room.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Red
Yeah.
Room stuff. Yeah.
So I think that like while there's no quote unquote evidence that those have existed, I think like with the amount of money and power that goes on now, how easy it is to hide information and
Sure.
all this other stuff, I think there's probably been
yeah.
a killing game. Because I mean, like,
yeah, it's just not known about
yeah,
it.
exactly. Because like a lot of things, like with the Squid Games, like it wasn't televised on TV, but it was televised for the people that subscribed to
Watch that.
that
Right.
stuff. So I think like there is some deep seated underbelly
Right.
going on.
You never know. I mean,
Yeah.
there could very well be. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't
Yeah.
think about that. You
Yeah.
know, it's like as, technology and things, I think as time goes on and we get further in the future, I think things maybe we'll discover like something like that is something that's happening
Right.
someplace in the world. Who knows?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And televising it for money, like I don't think that's too far off from reality now.
Right.
no, yeah.
Like I could see one of these airing on Fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know. I mean, it could be something out there like that. It's not, nobody's aware of it. Unless
right.
maybe some small group of people are aware of it. But
Yeah.
Right.
The rich and elites will
Yeah,
never
Basically
know.
the
You don't
top
know.
however many percent or whatever.
What about you, Cale?
I really hope that it's not a thing. But then I also see how like man's ability to be evil towards other man just in general.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like people who are removed from society or either sociopaths or so mega rich that you're not even like in touch with reality anymore.
Mhm.
They wouldn't even feel anything. Maybe watching like a group of people, there's like abductions all the time or this thing or that thing, or just getting a bunch of
Yeah.
poor people and say, here, put them in a room and have them kill each other.
Well, remember,
Like, I mean,
remember how big bum fights was?
yeah, I was going to bring
Oh,
that up, dude.
yeah.
Yeah. Just getting poor people in need of something.
beat each other up for
to-
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could very easily just be like, here's knives, guys.
And you're
You know what
talking,
I mean? We'll pay you
like,
$50,000 if you end up killing that guy.
and we're talking
Yeah.
$500 million to be in a televised killing sport where
Yeah.
you either do or don't participate in the
Yeah.
activity of it. Like,
Right.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Money's money.
Right. So unfortunately, I hope that it hasn't, but I'm certain it has.
Hmm.
I mean,
Right.
there's
There's been
there's
some
things for people to
like
like
North
take it up a
Korea,
notch. What's
Russia.
the what's the next level of like what to bet on? What's like a blood sport? What's something taboo? It might just be the fact of how bad it is that's why it's happening.
Yeah.
It might just be the shock factor of that, or we can get away with this, so let's do it.
kind of reminds me of like I never watched any of the Purge movies.
Sure, you
But-
didn't. That's why you have 47 million guns.
They're scared my dog.
47 million guns scream, and then the dog insane.
He's like guns. What?
He's like guns.
He is a pacifist. So.
He's a gun sniffing dog, not a drug sniffing.
Oh
dog.
shit! Oh, okay,
Oh, and
cool.
you've been lit up.
Well, what I was gonna say, I was that like I kind of get where all these stories and because it's like you take the farthest reaches of human depravity in one aspect or just human violence, like
Mhm.
because just throughout history and time, people are capable of some pretty gruesome stuff.
Oh,
People
yeah.
like watching people die.
And that's another part of it too. There are people that are entertained by that.
Yeah.
So, and
They're just able to detach.
Public beheadings, public hangings,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Crowds would gather to
Yeah.
watch the death of others.
tar and feathering
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. The public punishment just to sow fear and like, hey, you do this,
Hey.
this could be you.
Yeah.
Type
And if
thing.
an authoritarian government were to have a group of prisoners and
Yeah.
say that they have enough money to pit these people against each other, well, hey, why not televise it and make more?
Right. Yeah. Here's your this you set like maybe they could do like, this is an example like this. We're gonna rule with fear and stuff like that.
Included in your Netflix subscription.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jake Paul dies.
Yeah.
That's the
Not
one.
by Mike Tyson.
See, that was a
Yeah.
bummer.
Yeah.
But that brings us right into our next point.
Oh.
If a killing game was televised, would you watch it? It's
If
like a
it-
movie, but for real.
If it's hard because I want to say if it's provably volunteer, then yes, I would watch it. But then
here we
How
go.
again going into the darker part of it, like how much do you know? Because like these people, you're signing up to die.
Yeah.
Like you agree up front. I know that I will die if I lose this. Yeah, I'll watch
Yeah,
it.
because
Fuck
like even if you take like the worst people in society, right?
Yep.
Let's say like death
Just
row
take 'em.
inmates. Let's just take them. We'll just grab them. No, even if you take the worst people in society, people have deemed like dangerous death row, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
We've seen so many miscarriages of justice that like people who have been on death row or people who have been executed have been proven exonerated after the fact.
Mhm.
So how
Right.
much could you even trust for them to be like, oh, these guys are the worst of the worst, let's throw them out there, like saying it's voluntary or even
Yeah.
enforcing in that manner? There is a lot of distrust for me in any avenue you paint it.
Yeah.
Of like, oh, all these dudes want to do it. It's like, well, how do we know that you're not incentivizing? Oh, you participate, your family's guaranteed $1 million.
Mhm.
So go out there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of us would. I mean, I don't know if a lot of us would do that, but if depending on your situation, that'll bring us up out of it,
Bro,
I'm down.
in a world of 8 billion people, I guarantee you will find people for every season.
Oh yeah,
I
Oh,
do
yeah.
not think the slots will have empty.
the tribe has spoken.
What about you?
Survivor
guys? Would you guys? I think that's my answer. Is yes, I would watch.
You watch it.
I'm a person who watches war and all of this stuff.
We've been kind of like a desensitized
Oh, yeah.
generation, right? We've
I think
been
so.
We're
that
the
stuff-
generation of Rotten.com and
exactly.
LimeWire.
So I mean, we're not in like faces of death, anything on Reddit. You're on there long enough, you're
Yeah.
going to see a dead person.
I'm watching the Ukraine war televised.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, to that extent, I think it still would make me irk a little bit.
Sure.
But I would watch. I would have interest in it. It's one of those things where it's so far out of the norm of what is acceptable.
Yeah.
That you're just like,
Yeah.
they chose to do that.
The ultimate taboo. It's like other things.
It's like
It's like this thing.
It's going to killing game. What else is that?
The Running Man.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
It's just like
You're
that.
just like that. You're almost there. No, but Xavier, would you also watch? Liar!
No, I can't. Well, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd probably watch all of that.
You sick.
I know, because I mean, yeah. It sounds bad, but I would be intrigued by it.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. Like imagine that first thing, because half of my thing would be like skepticism, like this ain't real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
This isn't
exactly.
real, dude. And then you start I don't know how they fake that.
But I think it probably goes back. I would also be thinking like, since it's a group of randomly selected people, maybe. But it would be a sport, right? It'd be something that everybody would be enjoying and watching. I definitely would. I mean, like you mentioned earlier, like there's shit you can find on the internet, and there's no our world with the information and technology, how we are today, like there's so much we can see at our fingertips.
Yeah.
And there's so much that, 100 years ago, you couldn't see it.
Right. No, you just had to do it.
You just had to do it.
I want to see the POV.
But like, it's just, there's so much information, so much things we can see. Like it is desensitizing to the sense. Like, I mean, it's still like you're seeing people get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a horrible thing. It's loss of life is bad. No matter where you look at it. I mean, yeah, like it's sad to see life lost, but
but we're entertained.
Yeah. Well, we're
Come
entertained.
on.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen,
Look at the gladiators again.
yeah, exactly. And I've seen so much insane shit on Reddit.
Oh yeah, dude, it's just like
a lot of
it's
stuff,
bonkers.
a lot of subreddits that are no longer you don't.
Oh yeah, you
see
can't be
certain
getting in
stuff
there
anymore. Yeah, like because
They're
they've
like,
either blocked it or
no.
Yeah.
banned those or locked out those Reddit.
Stand up. Stand on it. Stand on it.
Oh,
Flex it.
So Xavier, I can't help but point out to the people listening at home, you got a hamstring injury. This might be right out of the gate of Battle Royale.
Damn, dude. The starting pistol.
I might be right after you. I might be like, let's go after that guy, guys. I hear screaming already. Who is that?
The guy in the long shirt. Get him.
Get him. Why is he wearing his company shirt? Damn, they sponsored this event. Brought to you by.
Your life is secure with us.
See, you gotta bring one weapon with you. Xavier brought an Ethernet cable for sure.
He's gonna strangle people with it.
Oh, he set up traps. Yeah, just lassoing people.
Dude, it's a cat of nine tails with a cat nine.
Oh, here we go. It's too perfect. Did you try turning it off? Boom.
One of the reasons I think that like we're kind of agreeing on whether or not we would watch this is because this again, like this trope of the killing game is not a new thing.
No.
Like I'm willing to watch Battle Royale. I'm willing to watch the movie Squid Game or the show Squid Games or the movie Running Man from the 80s. Like this goes back farther than just contemporary media in the past 40, 50 years.
Right.
So like I think that after a few episodes, people would feel less embarrassed about saying that they watched something like this.
Right.
And I think that, it could become a big event.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
People have always been fascinated by death or the occult or the afterlife or just things of violence, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, I mean, giving people an open kind of
revenue or outlet.
Do you think that there's a level of catharsis involved in this of like you letting out that aggression, even if it's like you watching something else happen or being able to participate? That's
not how I feel when I see those acts of quote unquote justified violence or however you want to phrase it.
Okay.
That's not where I'm coming from. It's usually the spectacle, pure spectacle of it. Like, oh, that dude just lost his head by a grenade. Like, that was weird.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're like walking around, you're talking to people, you're like, oh, especially us having a human body, knowing how a splinter can hurt versus like getting your arm blown off or, like these just really gruesome things. Just like it lets you know, like, damn, the body's really fragile and it's just over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fascination with death, I think, is another part of it, of just like you ceasing to be.
Yeah. And again, like unknown. Watching it, not really making it desensitized, but like it's inevitable.
Oh, death?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
For now.
That's inevitable. That's why I don't understand fearing it.
We're getting into it. Oh, he's going
there.
He's fucking going there. He's first in line. Oh, my leg.
Oh, I mean, no, I mean, like, yeah, it's like, I know people like they're afraid of death and stuff, but like, I don't know. I'm not afraid of death because it's just an inevitability. I may die. I think the way to look at it is, I mean, obviously, go through life trying not to die.
Yeah, don't
do anything
have a death
stupid.
wish.
That's the game we're all playing.
Yeah.
Try not to die.
Like, and some things are out of your control. Like you get hit by a car, like or an accident, something happens.
Right.
But but I think just not living in fear of because I might die. It's like it's going to happen. We're not immortal.
I've never been afraid of death. I think a lot of people, or at least I won't speak for anybody else but myself. It's the fact of leaving people behind or having people feel that pain of you passing is more of a thing for me. I'm not afraid to die, but I don't want somebody else to be hurt by me dying.
So in this context, though, like how do we bring that back to the show or participating within?
I think in this aspect, like if it's like, you're doing this because you were chosen, like, or did we decide like this is what we want to do?
We put it as an incentivized thing. You're going to do this for these things, either the big amount of money or this status. Correct.
Well, and that's it. Go ahead. Xavier.
Yeah, I think there would be some level of fear, but in the end, like it's like you chose to do this. Like your mindset is like I'm going to win. Like this is my choice. I want to go through this. There's going to be some, I think, just as a human being, unless you're just a cyborg. There's no fear.
One day.
One day. That'd be cool.
Just remove that part of your brain.
I will be a Necron.
I think that's I don't know. Maybe I was just going full gung ho into this. Like, what do you have to lose? Well, your life.
You either win or you don't.
Yeah,
and then it's not a problem anymore.
And then you're
because you're going into this because what we set up is money issues. Like you're destitute.
Life
as
is
much
hard.
to the point where you're willing to gamble yourself. Like
right.
this.
I think that would also help further like the drive or the resolve. It's like I got nothing left.
Yeah.
Like
you're in such dire straits that you're in this game where you die if you don't win. Yeah.
Or even if you're not necessarily from that background where you have nothing to lose or something. I think there really just is a huge incentive to have money and power, and people are willing to risk their lives to do it.
But also,
that's true. Yeah.
If you do receive the sweet embrace of death and nothingness, then you're immortalized either way. You are in this spectacle of
you're going to remember Jerry Brown from season 3 of Squid Games.
If he goes out cool.
Yeah, there you go. Remember that dude?
Do a flip. Do a flip. If you're on the pilot season, brother, they're going to remember you fan favorite. But you're all dead. That's true. There's only one fan favorite. It's the person who wins. Yeah. Everybody else, loser.
I voted for Katniss.
You fucking suck. Yeah, you could be cheered on, I imagine, through the whole process.
So do your answers change at all? Well, I mean, we're participating either way, but do your feelings change at all if people are also involved in the game? It could be to varying degrees. I mean, I wouldn't assume that a sibling would be like, that sounds cool, I'm going with you.
Right.
But,
But
like to some extent, if one of your friends is in dire straits enough also, or just is equally messed up in the head as you, and it's like Battle Royale, that sounds sick, where are we dropping? And then you're just doing that. Does your mindset change for that, or is it that same kind of stoic, you knew what we were doing, we chose to be here, we signed up for it, that friendship ends at the door?
Man.
Where does that land for you? Or are you just like, this is fucked up, I don't want to do that? They're kind of forcing your hand though, in a way. If somebody else knows you're doing it, well, no, that would be a little bit different. Because then they're not your friend anymore. If they know you're doing it and they're like, I want in on that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I discovered that I was a friend of mine in there, like, oh man, I'd be like, fuck no.
Be a bummer.
Yeah, that'd be real rough. I think psychologically that would be hard to.
Regardless of your relationship, would you choose to hunt them down or would you try and avoid them?
I would try
I
to
just hope
avoid
somebody
them.
else kills them.
I would avoid them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I would. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Something about that, because it's like whether good or bad, it's like you've had experiences with this individual and like you know them. Like I don't think I wouldn't want to do something like that. I would try to avoid them.
Okay.
I hope that we would never cross paths because that would be terrible.
Unless it's my noisy neighbor, then I'm going.
He's going all in.
I'm going for you. Nobody's getting in my way.
Yeah, I think like you know that person, but you have no like care for them essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Like,
would be
it's
like,
like,
that's 1 in a million. But like for the sake of argument, having somebody that you have a good rapport with, or a good relationship with, or at least a good dynamic, how would you feel about that, Corey?
I'd be pretty bummed. I mean, like if it was like one of you guys, for instance,
Dude,
like
that would
I'd
be
definitely be
brutal.
bummed. I think I don't think like I would avoid you like at the beginning, like be like, hey man, this sucks. Good luck. And then I'd
Yeah,
fucking
like,
just
see you-
go the other way.
See you at the end, hopefully. I mean, I don't know. Like, even then, that sucks too.
If it comes down to us, let's do a suicide pact. No, one of us is winning. Sorry. Yeah.
Somebody has to live on.
There you go. Yeah.
And it's going to be me.
Again, like we knew what we were getting into. We've seen the show. We like there is only one outcome.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
this
just-
is it.
Oh, the shock value of running into somebody, like, I don't know. That's pretty, like, if
It
if
makes
it's
for
them,
great TV.
It does.
That's what's scary.
guys, cut the break. Beast Funables. What are they? Oh, Lunchly from the Beast, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast did a Squid Games.
He did.
Yeah, he did. I think it's coming out soon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. He did do something like
Did
that.
they die on that one too?
A lot of people were hurt.
Yeah, there's some
That's not funny.
lawsuit out.
Yeah.
There's I think Amazon. No.
Amazon is the one I think who's hosting it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bezos.
Yeah, it's Mr. Beast Squid Games. I think is what it's called.
Right. Yep.
But yeah, a lot of people got actually hurt on a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was a whole power dynamic because I think
Yeah.
they made a lot of their challenges physical challenges.
Yes.
So younger men won.
Yes.
Damn right we did, bro. No, I'm just joking.
I said younger men.
Oh, fuck. Oh, people could show mercy on me. They see all the gray. They're like, oh, let's save that old guy for last. I come in there with
You're
a
just like,
battle axe. It's like come with the neck break.
yeah, just you're just like squishing heads.
Classic Cale.
Yeah.
Classic Cale.
Skull Crusher.
It's gonna be our next song. No, I'm just joking.
It's not going to be our next song, but do you know what is going to be our next song?
Oh.
The one playing right now.
Right.
Public beheadings, guillotine hangings, tar and feather, this could be you. Let's televise this as an example. Dangerous. Death row, the woe, the worst of the worst. There's distress for me. Watch this live on TV. It's the biggest event. It's cathartic. You cease to be. You win or you don't. Death for days, songs forever. Walking in the valley of the shadow of death. We're so bad, indoctrination. Beheadings, guillotine hangings, tar and feather, this could be you. Let's televise this as an example. Dangerous. Death row, the worst of the worst. There's distress for me. Watch this live on TV. It's the biggest event. It's cathartic. You cease to be. You win or you don't. Death for days, songs forever. Walking in the valley of the shadow of death. We're so back, indoctrination. Indoctrination. You cease to be. You win or you don't. Death for days, songs forever. Walking in the valley of the shadow of death. We're so back, indoctrination. 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 Team Hanks, torrent fellows could be you. Let's televise this as an example. Dangerous, 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 dangerous.
Welcome back from that insanely good music.
Oh,
Songs for days. Also, death for days. We're moving right along.
Ooh, Death for
Yeah.
Days. It's a sick band.
Death for days.
cool.
Copywriting it now. It's ours.
It's
It's our
it's
band.
ours now.
Yeah.
That's ours. We said it first. Moving on to the next question. Do you guys make an alliance knowing only one person could win? Would you try to
Help each other
rely
out.
on somebody to get to the end, and then you like do a gentlemanly backstab?
Yeah.
So you got to insert the knife real slow.
I mean, I don't know how much you could trust that, but would you opt for an alliance?
I don't know, man. I think I'd go lone wolf. I don't,
Yeah.
especially with my situation, the Squid Game thing. Like, if there was a game designed around a team-based scenario, I'm all there for it.
Yeah.
But as far as the overall game from
It's
like
free
start
for
to
all.
finish, like,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
no alliances for me.
I'm in agreement with that because I don't think you can lie with that.
Yeah.
There's only supposed to be one winner. I mean, I guess you could, to a point, you maybe team up if that had where to fall into place. But then it's like you, how much do you trust that individual to hold your back?
Yeah.
That thing, you know.
Like, watch me while I sleep.
Yeah. Take all your stuff.
Yeah. And again,
Thanks
like,
for
we're
the
assuming
weapons.
like we don't really know these people because it's all
Right.
this like volunteer lottery system.
Right.
So
Yeah.
how much trust can you have in a stranger?
Right.
In a position where the only way to win is kill everyone.
Right. Yeah. I don't know if you could. I mean, you could probably, maybe if you ran into someone like, oh, hey, shit, I remember you. Like, it's like some long lost
Yeah,
friend
exactly.
or something.
Something like that. What
Some
are you
acquaintance.
doing here?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think you could do that. I wouldn't.
I for sure know if it's nobody I know.
Yeah.
But if it was like, and you're in my situation, if we both signed up for the battle royale and I met you out there, I would say let's fuck everybody up, and then at the end do some kind of game of chance, because for me at that point, at least you get to go.
If rock, paper, scissors, dude.
If I have to die, I mean, at least it's one of my brother gets to win. So I mean, at that point, I would like to have that. I would have enough trust in you because, like, even then, if you ended up killing me, it's over anyway. So what do I care?
True, you'll be dead.
I mean,
you have to
that's-
live with it, Xavier.
I'll be dead.
Look at what you did.
That's a good point.
Cry on all of your money.
I just imagine how
I'm
much
rich.
fun.
I need more bills now. These are wet. Throw them in the trash. Light it on fire.
Just imagine how much fun we could have until the end.
So there you go. Hey, that's a good way to look at it.
And then I just imagine Xavier and I just collecting weapons, skipping down the road, jitterbug, bam, 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 just all kinds of terrible stuff. And then be like, I don't need to decide this one. Flip a coin. It's dark. You can't see anything. I don't have a quarter. I didn't bring a quarter. No, but if it was just a bunch of randos, I never, even in Squid Games, I would never trust somebody because only one of us can win.
Yeah.
But at that same point, I would feel comfortable enough if it's one of you two.
Oh, sure.
And it's the very end. I'd be like, one of us. And then you're leaving on good terms. I'm not like, I fucked you over. So I got the money. It's like, no, we agreed to this. Let's, at least it's you.
You have to live for all of us.
I'm like, get fucked. Boom. I was going to let you win until you said that dumb shit. Tell my family,
nope.
I am passing on. I'm not the fucking errand boy.
Should've
I'm
told
rich
him
now.
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm rich.
You really didn't take this one out.
Yeah.
So no trust for anybody. Let's pivot this way.
Yeah.
Would having a team be able to compete for like all of you split the money, or in Battle Royale, I guess, all of you have that status, that kind of untouchable, you're taken care of for life, blah, blah, blah. Would it be an incentive for you to do that if you were able to like bro down?
Bro, if we could go in as a 3-man brother, like that would be the squad.
Yeah,
You
that would
know?
be the squad.
Yeah.
Because
Think of how much more interesting of a show that would be too.
yeah, all those dynamics. If one of us gets clipped,
Yeah.
then it's like you guys trying to still go against outnumbered, blah blah blah, and then how much distress that would put on you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
that would
my
put
God.
a nice dynamic onto
Yeah.
it. Unless you had like a whole, there's just one 3-man team out there just spanking everybody.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just like Spec Ops. Yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't say that.
Well,
we
that's
couldn't
what I
be
was
here,
thinking.
man.
Like,
They didn't say we.
Anybody with military experience,
literally
like,
just like
joining
three-man-
up with their squad mates, and
3-man
going
death
in.
squad, just like, oh guys, all we have to do is find one sniper rifle, and we're good. I'll get everybody. I swear, it, I'll get everybody. Just find one.
Best I could do is a piece of salami.
I mean,
There you go.
if I had to opt in for any of this, yeah, I mean, teams would definitely incentivize me, especially even in Squid games, because then you're kind of like you're deciding as a group how to strategize something, how to do something, how to do that. So I mean, you're in agreement, and that's something we're gonna die if we don't work well together.
Yeah.
Or so like the ultimate trust in the three of us, the other two that's opposite of you
Yeah.
has your full trust because we're gonna die.
See, here's like a season 7 update to that.
Mhm.
Is up until then they allowed squads to come in, but now the squads that go on to the next round but don't necessarily like successfully pass the other round,
Mm.
one of the squad mates has to die.
Just randomly,
yeah.
your collar start beep beep, beep.
punishment,
Just one
man.
random one. Oh, that'd be brutal.
You weren't first. Every squad loses a man next round.
Interesting. That
Shit.
reminds
So
me of
whittles
some. It reminds me of 30K, the Horus Heresy
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah, they're the Iron Warriors Legion when they got reunited with their Primarch Perturabo, because they had he didn't like their campaign like history. They were losing some
Ooh.
battles and stuff. So the punishment was that every squad, of all the legions, they had to pick one member of their squad, and then everybody in the team on that squad had to beat that one person to death with their hands.
Okay, it's that's a
Jeez.
decimation. That's
Yeah.
where that comes from. Is Roman decimation?
Yeah, that was the punishment. So it's like you pick
Jeez.
the weakest member of your squad, and everyone beats the hell out of
This is
them.
your fault, brother. Why are you all staring at me, man?
Right? You got to keep that morale up.
Come
You don't
on.
want to be that fucking guy.
No.
Peter Turbo's mad. You're gonna get a punishment.
Better Robbo.
I always like that name, Peter Turbo. But sorry, sorry to derail that.
being able to,
No, that's part of it.
Absolutely.
Cut that, editor. Cut that. Sorry.
Fucking say sorry.
Fuck
Just sorry
outta
when
here.
you're dead.
It's our show.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 30K, bitch.
Now, if you brought up Warhammer,
Oh,
not the other
no.
30, the Necrom or the Rogue or the any of the.
yeah.
I'd be pissed.
He's livid. He's seething right now.
Don't bring up all those other ones.
Look what you've done. Heresy.
Editor, cut that out.
Would your age and current health be a factor in choosing to play? You guys kind of alluded to this already. We had
yeah.
Hamstring McGee and Albetrol.
Hey,
I don't know what's going on. I mean,
The
but-
Albetrol boys.
I like to imagine that we're just like you sign up for this and then you get the notice that day that you're going. So there's no prep, there's no anything.
Oh,
I love the thought of like,
Oh yeah, that's
you're in, right? So boom, let's go.
you're in there.
Just black bag. Beep, we're out of here.
No
Oh,
training.
so like I was wondering, like, if you sign up and you don't make the cut, like your name is on that list forever.
Oh yeah, you're just in the pool.
You're always in that
nonstop.
rotation.
Oh, you're like
Oh.
endlessly in that pool to where it could show up and like you're like
That would be
it's
interesting.
10 years later and you're
Mhm.
like, what?
I don't want to do
I
this
don't-
anymore.
No, you
I-
signed the.
Too
Did
bad.
you read the fine print?
I'm successful by my own means at this point.
Well,
Things
dummy,
got better.
That's a big waste of time,
Damn it.
Dumbo.
All right. Well, 500 million is 500
Woo,
million.
500 million
Yeah.
more. I'm in. But yeah, agent factor currently be a factor in which game you choose. Maybe we'll frame it that way. Would one or the other in terms of our age and our physical form?
I probably think that like it would matter in both styles of games because like some of the Squid Game stuff, I imagine you have to use some physical strength or endurance, right?
There's a little bit, yeah.
A little bit here and there.
It can't be 100% not physical.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're always doing something.
Yeah, you're
but it's not going to
physically
be like an
participating.
arm wrestling contest or something stupid.
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
not like holding up a weight.
The
to
writers are
let the
better
risk-
than that.
They're better than that.
We're not, but they are.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're Korean.
We're not getting paid.
We're not. Oh man. I mean, definitely with the other one, Battle Royale. Then for sure, you're.
Yeah, I mean, any
just
of our
battle.
Yeah. You're going out there, this and that. Like, if I don't have my contacts, I can't see.
You're right.
I'm
Yeah.
half deaf.
Or or like if you,
It's
Corey,
not
you
looking
lost your
good.
glasses or something.
Yeah, exactly. And you're just like, we can't hear shit. I'm like,
Mhm.
If we signed up for this would be something I'd be training for nonstop every day. I mean,
Yeah. You have to get-
steroids and
Oh, you're just getting juiced?
everything's going into my
Boom.
body. Yeah.
we're getting
Why
some
not?
of those.
I mean,
grade
yeah,
A
why not?
anabolics
I'm going to be the best I can possibly be
by cheating.
if I could say the words.
Peak.
Fucking idiot.
physical fitness.
Yeah.
Don't you ever question my resolve. Heart attack.
Be out
Yeah,
there
yeah.
fighting a liver king.
That would be a thing. Like if you were going for this, like you knew this was a thing. This is a annual whatever. Like
Right.
you train, you'd want to be in the best shape you could possibly get.
Oh, yeah.
to go do this. Because you want to give
if
yourself the most advantage. right?
Exactly. Especially if you're like perpetually on this list.
So with
Yeah.
us
You have
saying
to
this,
stay
then
Yeah.
does that change your guys' opinion or answer? Because now we're thinking like the best of the best. And again, 20, 30, 40, 50-year-olds, the scale is going to decline heavily on their ability to do things.
I think it might. I don't know if it would change. Well, I think it would change a mindset in me because it'd be like, okay, you're going to go to, everybody's competing or everybody's going to be training to be the best possible. Like, so you're going to be, you need to push yourself. Like, will I have it in me? Probably not. But in this thought process, I would probably want to, like in my head, I'm always like, yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to be like the strongest ever. And then in reality, I'm like, I'm too tired for that.
Oh, yeah. I got winded getting out of and into my car.
See, there you go.
I can like tying my shoes. I need a couple extra breaths in my inhaler.
I think
Xavier's laughing because he knows. He knows.
I know.
That ain't
Ain't that the truth, brother?
Yeah. Like,
I think it's definitely a factor. Like for me, I feel pretty good physically about it, but I think just because you are built to commit violence and do this, your mind needs to be in that zone. If you're hesitant or this and that, somebody who's not as physically fit as you, but is like a psycho, he's going to go for it.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
hesitation.
we can build up that way and psych ourselves up as much as possible. But until we get into that fight or flight, we don't know.
Yeah.
So like, I would imagine that you would want to be that way. But like me currently right now, I mean, I would go and feel confident enough to at least compete.
I think that you would have the best chance out of the three of us, Cale.
I think you would.
Because you're the one who's like always active and doing
Right.
stuff. You can
Yeah.
lift more than 25 pounds without crying. You really are the best of us.
It's a few good men,
Never saw it.
the thrice of us.
Oh.
No, I mean,
That would get you, Xavier.
I'll harken back to what we said earlier.
Yeah.
You were like, you were very, very candid, and I'll share the same thing. As much as I can have the confidence in myself and this and that, could get my neck snapped. I could get kicked in the knee and my legs broken. I could get shot in the back of the head. I could not hear someone.
Fall down some stairs.
I could fall over a rock and kill myself.
Yeah.
I mean,
True. Like,
as much planning or coordination as we could have, you could have dumb luck still and just be like, oh, well, my ankle's fucked. I can't.
Right.
How?
You've had a bad day.
Yeah.
So,
it's
I mean,
cost you your life.
Yeah. This was a bad day.
I always knew it would end here.
Yeah.
I got a groin pull, brother.
Right.
I'm out.
A hernia right in the middle of the
Turn the
field.
gun on myself.
Or he's just sitting here and having a fucking cramp.
Trying not to scream and let everyone know where you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
How would you guys play? What kind of player would you be? Let's go with the battle royale
Okay.
example in this one, because I think the other one, it's a lot of
Pretty linear.
strategy. I mean, everybody has the same odds. You're kind of like at will with the battle royale. You kind of have
Yeah.
it's up to you what you're doing.
Yeah.
You have full like
Right. Because like
autonomy.
with the Squid games, it's like these are the games.
Yeah, these are the rules. You have
Yeah.
to follow the rules or pass the test, and that's it.
And it's not one event after the other. It's like you one event and then you get some rest. You get some time to eat and things like that. Whereas Battle Royale, it's Fortnite. You're out in the field until everybody's gone.
Yeah.
And if it takes 2 weeks, then it takes 2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, how would I work all that?
Yeah, like what off the top of your head? I mean, we're not thinking about killing people all the time, but off the top of your head, are you trying to do stealth? Are you trying to be hyper aggressive? Are you trying to like maybe if we know that there's like an endpoint, but you're getting like kind of huddled towards the same area, do you try to like beeline it for the end game and just wait over there for other people to show up? Like how
I'd be a bard.
Oh, they just hear you with the flute. And I'm like, there he is. There's the guy. There he is. I just got to change that. Damn it. It's not working.
Yeah, no, I've played some Battle Royale games. Like,
here we go.
Players Battle Underground Battle.
PUBG.
Yeah. PUBG and, and all those, like, you parachute in and you try to get to a spot and hope there's stuff there to finally.
Please give me a gun.
A gun or some armor or something. And then you kind of hold out for a second. In my mind, like however we get dropped off, like you start in this arena or wherever this is. It could be like a field or something, right?
Right. In the original movie, it was like an island setting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We could do that same thing. I believe in the movie that maybe they were all drugged and placed somewhere, and then they kind of all come out of it.
That's
so wake up.
So you would just wake up in a random location, or be able to take off a hood or something. I mean.
Yeah.
We'll frame it that way.
That'd be okay. That would be pretty.
You
scary.
don't have to parachute in because half of our guys are dead.
I don't know. I think that's the first challenge.
Just everyone breaks your legs or gets impaled on trees and stuff. So it's like beep. I imagine a big player board just beep 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 beep. All these people dying immediately off the jump.
Yeah, I mean, I think like if I was woken up or dropped in, like first thing is just to survey the area of where I'm at and then see if I can find anything. I need to find materials or weapons or something to arm myself. Because you don't start with anything, I imagine. You just gotta find everything.
Everything's like just dropping in. Exactly.
Dropping in, or maybe they drop in supplies. You'll see it.
Oh, that'd be even worse. Everybody going for the same thing.
Oh, because you would know.
Man.
Yeah, if I saw like a care package coming in, like know people are going to go for that, and you know people are going to die because they're going to meet each other.
What are you going to do? Are you going to go for it and like snipe out the spot?
See, depending on what I'd have, like if I had enough equipment or if I didn't have anything, like I don't know if I would go towards it just yet because I know others are converging on it. I'd have to wait until I'm armed with something.
For the movie that was for Battle Royale, the movie, that was one of the things is nobody had like a gun. I think like one person maybe had a gun, but like it's mostly like somebody gets a random thing and that's it. You don't carry into survival supplies. You don't have camo. Like they were literally just in like their clothes in the middle of like an island. Yeah. Good luck.
And then here's the hammer.
Yeah, seriously. There was like a hammer. There was like a sword.
There was like nunchucks.
There was a crossbow. Yeah. It was like a whole range of like just
random barbaric crap.
Okay.
After the stuff you have to get up close and personal with.
Yeah.
So imagine like getting a halberd and that's like your one weapon. Like
you just see some guy, you see the laser like pointing at your chest. You're like, come on.
Ow. Yeah. Exactly.
Dude,
you're like, what is
come this? On, man. Put it down.
Play fair. I mean, I'd be cool with it. But then it's like, hopefully everybody just has like melee style weapons.
But you won't know that.
That's
another layer. That's another layer.
If I found a halberd, I'd be like, oh shit, yeah. I got some reach. And just like get stuck in a tree, get killed.
Just see the moonlight reflecting off the axe. Yeah. Just like, there he is.
Just running. Just see it in the tree line. I'd probably sit out and wait and try to find like scavenge everything in my area, look for weapons, and hope for the best after that. Like I'll probably be hearing people getting killed all around.
Blast and scream and rustling
24/7 pain and misery.
Like, all right.
199 other people.
Yeah. More are dying. I'm like, all right, let's see.
Try and count
how many are dying.
How many explosions have I heard?
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably just, and then I don't know, just try to do my best essentially. Like whatever I could get my hands on. If I encountered anybody, well, it's fight or die.
Yeah.
It's either you or me type thing. So
Yeah, basically. The will
Corey,
to live.
Yeah, Corey, what would you do?
I would try and be as stealthy as possible. That not just my go-to in like video games or the fantasy world, but like how I feel that I would want to survive the most is like making like ghillie suits and like using your surroundings as camouflage. Like you said, survey as much as I can.
Yeah.
But I think that like I would not be passive. If I'm in Battle Royale, I'm going to finish it as quickly as I can.
Yeah.
So like I would actively pursue other players.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't do it just without
Just
regard for
willy-nilly.
personal
Yeah,
safety.
if you got the nunchucks, you're probably
I would just leave them where I found them. I would not bring them.
no. All you would do is just whip it so somebody else turns around. You got to throw that in the bush. Like,
nah, dude. With my luck, they'd boomerang and hit me in the eye.
right back.
It's like,
my nose.
throw that away.
I would be aggressive, but I would try and hide from people as much as I possibly can to try and or like the other thing too is just making really simple traps.
Oh, okay.
Do like North Korean and Vietnamese people.
Huh? Traps.
Yeah, like traps everywhere.
Digging holes and I could see that. Like probably would need a shovel. Maybe
trench shovel would be great for that
Just
kind of thing.
Bonk people.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Bink.
What about you, Cale? You going full hog?
I would. I mean, I'm thinking about this in a way of there's two sides of the coin, but I'm thinking about like just the shock and awe factor of if I'm coming like intimidation off the bat, like if somebody else is like,
oh sure,
well, then you're like attacking somebody immediately, and then the word is out.
But
also, I definitely think that I would play the other part of just being an opportunistic person, finding two people going through it.
Oh, okay.
Two people doing it. And I'm the one that like, right. Imagine you two are like going at it, right?
Surprise.
Yeah. You guys are there and I'm third party because by the time you're done with a physical altercation like that or whatever happens, you're exhausted. I'm like, I'm next.
This is exactly how you play Apex Legends.
Exactly. And then you're like, oh, I hear them fighting over there. Let's go. And then we get shot. And then we get shot. So maybe it's a ploy. You guys teamed up, lured me in, killed me.
That's another,
that's another incentive of having an alliance. But I want to be smarter, but I think that I would just go in. I'm being ultra aggressive.
It's battle time.
Would you even like try and like hide or camouflage? Or
I'd be like, I'm walking in the valley. The airdrop is mine. I would be quiet to as much of an extent as I could be, but like I would want to like start gathering stuff and hoarding things, and you got it. Not you specifically, but I stared at you, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, this has been very insightful, and
I'm kind of scared I gave away too much.
Oh,
in case this happens in the next 4 years.
One last question before we wrap up. If you won, I don't know what the incentive would be, but would you even entertain coming back if you were to win?
As like a guest speaker? Yeah, absolutely.
No. As a key killer, keynote speaker, key death speaker.
Is there an advantage, or are you just coming back to play?
What if your advantage, if it was the Battle Royale situation, was you got to choose your loadout?
Oh, you're the boss.
Yeah, you're the final boss. It's kind of cheating or whatever, but like, I mean, you're a returning champion. You earned it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, would you come back if the odds were stacked in your favor a little bit more? Would that be enough for you to be like, all right? Or would you just be like, no, I'm never going back there? That
one and done. If I won, one and done.
Yeah.
I'd be an expensive bring back to recast me again.
But you'd go back and
that didn't even look like him.
Dude, got a different guy to not play the Cale. Same. He was much more terrible the first season.
His beard was darker in the first season.
Yeah, what the hell? What happened? He's aging. Terrible.
Heroes don't age.
Gain like 10 pounds.
That's why they become heroes.
Yeah, that's a statue.
Yeah, they're immortalized.
Oh, yeah. They just blow up my collar immediately. No return winners.
Yeah, that's To show that the collars actually work, they usually sacrifice a person to like,
we're back, man.
Yeah.
We're so back. Boom. Xavier, would you come back?
Xavier, you come back?
No, I'd be like, done. I survived this hell.
One is done. Please get me the frick
Get
out
me
of here.
off this island.
We gotta get off the rock.
Yeah, I'd be I'd be out of there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's the most sensible answer we've given tonight. That none of us would go back to a murder spree.
Yeah, don't
Once we got
go
out
to
of
Kill Island.
Yeah.
No,
It's a terrible
no.
place.
Season 2 sucks.
Went downhill quick.
It
Oh,
did.
They brought back the first guy. It was just like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, why? Why? We already saw him. He just waited around. He shot one bullet at the very end. Just have a 38.
You're shit in the bush.
Everybody's got all this stuff. You just got the 22.
You just
Oh shit!
Pop out. I won.
I got it. Yay!
Guys, we're here. Bring out the confetti.
Yay!
Shoots fireworks at the people. Boom. Well, that's going to wrap it up for an insane episode. And if this was your first episode,
Ooh, what a ride.
Yeah,
that
what a
was
ride.
we're good guys, kind of.
Yeah.
We'll talk about nicer stuff next week.
Yeah.
Well, not next week, next episode.
Next episode.
Next episode, whenever that is. But until then, Corey, where can the people hunt you down and try to get you to sign the contract?
Nowhere. I'm not signing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to sign. Xavier, can I talk?
I actually don't use my real name on signing things anyway. So
Oh, that's why you're Chadwick Gooseman.
Just a script.
I am the Gooseman. If you want to find me, look for me at Gooseman. All one word, capitalized, Goose and Man. We
That's
also
it.
have
Perfect.
a Instagram for the weekly Tall Talk where you could find some of our behind the scenes stuff and some of our hikes and stuff.
Yeah.
Make sure to check that out.
Yes.
Kale, what about you? Thank you for hosting.
Oh
Yeah, brother.
My pleasure. Hopefully we are never indoctrinated into any of this because I do not want to go.
Too late.
Oh, damn it.
You're on the
Read
boat
those terms
tomorrow.
and conditions. Son of a bitch.
Where do you think this car is going when we're done?
Oh, no. Right to Murder Island. You can find me at Instagram at Talltale Cale, spelled C-A-L-E, with an underscore in between each word. Like Corey said, we have a communal Instagram. Oh, Gooseman. Gooseman? Gossman.
Gooseman.
Ryan Gossman.
No, it's Joose. Goose.
Gooseman.
No,
Oh.
Goose Man.
Oh, Gooseman.
Joose.
Huh? Goose.
J. Juice.
Stop pronouncing my name wrong.
It's
How are they going to
Mom.
find you? All right.
They're going to find me if they were listening earlier. But if they weren't, they're going to find our communal TikTok at the Weekly Tall Talk, but you're also going to look at us up. Look at us up.
You're gonna look at us up.
You're going to find us at the Tall Tale Network YouTube channel,
Check it out.
where we have our
it.
game playthroughs. We're finishing up BioShock, also Space Marine
Yeah.
2. We have other stuff coming down the pipe. We're going to be doing some live recordings,
Yeah.
perhaps.
That's
A
what
lot
we
of
did.
stuff on our YouTube
Putting
channel.
some stuff
out
coming
there.
soon.
Have that, and we have all our podcasts there. So if you were
That's
late
true.
to the game, you can watch them all there.
There's
Very true.
90 others to check out.
90 of them, and they're
Yeah.
all this insane.
They're
Yeah.
all this good too.
I
Oh,
love
If not better.
If not better.
Yep.
if
It's a
not,
lot of bangers.
our
A lot
best
of
work
funny
is
ones.
behind us.
Yeah. Yep.
Xavier,
How are we going to find you?
where can they find you?
Nowhere but this podcast and this our YouTube channel.
So two places.
Oh shit.
The
Yeah,
paper
It's
trail's
immediately
growing.
debunked.
Yeah.
Immediately,
fuck.
except
When the
nowhere.
goon on the
Oh,
case.
except here and here. Yeah, Mr. Magoo and Mr. Goose.
But yeah, we have also a Patreon account, patreon.com/Tall Tale Network. Come check us out over there. We have our musics that we have including in our
Oh yeah,
episodes.
those are handcrafted,
yeah.
not by us, but handcrafted.
But yeah, we have input in them, right?
Yeah, all the lyrics.
I don't know.
Yeah, but we do write our own songs. I
We
We
think.
do.
write their own songs.
And they're funny. We think they're funny.
Oh, we're
And we hope you
fucking
find them too.
hilarious. We're a good time.
We're a good time. Let me just tell you now. Okay.
If you can believe anything from this podcast, we're good guys and we're a good time.
Xavier, can I talk to you?
No. Xavier, can I talk to you first?
Xavier, can we talk to you about being good guys?
Xavier, I'm going to get you a banana.
Yeah. Okay, give me a banana, please. I need the potassium.
Before you do. You can find me at. Yeah, that was brutal. That made me
Yeah.
hurt. Made my leg hurt. Wasn't even me. Find me at
But yeah.
hamstring at gmail.com.
And for those lucky listeners out there, we'd love to hear,
Brother.
we'd love to hear your answers to today's questions, right?
Yeah.
I would. Tell us how demented you are.
Yes, please. Would you go through the blood sports that we did, or would you not? But I mean, you have no choice. So, but tell us
Which blood sport?
Send us an email at talltailnetwork@gmail.com. And with that, boys and girls, we'll tell you later.